Hi and welcome in a new practical JavaScript exercise. Today's exercise is an image uploader. How you can make the user able to upload his image to your page and also display it. So let me see this. So here the exercise just consists of a card which will hold the image that the user will upload, and here is a button to upload the image. So the user can upload any image he like this. But suppose the user try to upload anything else than an image. For example, let we upload this sound. So sorry, you have to upload an image. So he cannot able to upload anything else except the image. For sure, in this project you will learn something new. According to JavaScript, you can take the uploaded image and display it, and check if the file is an image or not. Also in CSS, you will learn how to style an input that its type is file, how you can hide the normal button and replace it with another great looking button. So now you have the idea, you can give it a try, then you can move to the HTML and JavaScript parts, where you can find me there. In HTML we have an input, its type is file, and two images, the image that the user will upload and also the card that will hold this image. Let me now start building the HTML structure. So the first element is input, which has a type equal to file. So we can upload a file and give it an ID equal to but. And then let me make a division which will hold two images. So division. Let me create the first image, which is the image that the user will upload. So I will not type any directory for the image, but we will assign it using JavaScript. Now let me give it an ID equal to img. Then let me create the other image, but this time the src is 2.png. The image called 2 and its type is png. And the ID, let me make it card. Let me see. So here is the card which will hold the image, and here is the button which you can use to upload the image. Now let me style those elements. So let me start with the card. I want to make it in the center and specify the width and height to make it responsive for all screen sizes. Hashtag card margin, and make it Udo, and display block. So we can make it in the center like this, and specify the width to be, for example, 28 view width, and the height 89 view height. So it will be responsive for all screen sizes, small, medium, and large screen size. Now let me style the image that the user will upload, but let me insert an image so we can see the styles. So the image called 1.png, I think. Yeah, this image. And let me start. So hashtag, and the ID is img. Let me make width 20 view width, and height 40 view height. Nice, so it will be responsive like the card. Now let me make border radius, so we can make it as a circle, 50%. Let me make the position. We want it to be matched with the circle here in the card. I want to display this image here in the circle in the card. So we will do this using position. So the position will be absolute, and the top 14 view height, and left 30 view width. Let we add some margin from left and top so we can make it exactly and match it with the circle. Seven view width and margin top 7 view height. They are sort of matched now. Now let us style the file input. In order to style the file input, we have to use some pseudo elements. For example, like WebKit file upload button, we have to use before, we can use hover, it's up to you, and we can use focus. So let us start with WebKit file upload button, hashtag button, WebKit file upload button. This pseudo element will help us to hide the regular button, and then using before, we will start creating and styling another button. So let me make the visibility hidden. So now we can see the regular button, and then using before, so button and before, let us start creating another button. So the name of the button, we will add it using content. So let me create a button called upload. And it's a color light gray, and display line block, and the background for this button, let me make it light coral. Let me see now the styles. So there is something wrong. Here button. So here is the button, but also we have to hide file choosing. So to hide this text, it will make button and make the color transparent. To try. So the text, we can see it now. I'll to continue. Let me make border 1 pixel, solid, and border radius 3 pixels, and padding 5 pixels and 8 pixels. Let me see. Nice. And let me make the cursor is pointer, and font weight 700, and finally font size 10. Let me see. Nice. So that's how you can style the file input. Firstly, you have to hide the text, so you can add a color transparent. Then to hide the button, you have to use WebKit file upload button, which is a pseudo element, so you can make the visibility hidden. And then using before, you can create any button you like with any style. Let me add hover. So hashtag button. And it should be before. Border color black, and the background color RGB. Nice. But if you notice, when we click, there is an outline. So to remove this outline, we have to make a style using focus. So button, and then focus. Now let me make the outline none. Nice. So now we can see the outline. If you try to upload an image, you already uploaded the image, but you can't display it in your page. So using JavaScript, we will upload the image in its place. But before moving to JavaScript, let me remove here the image. But as you see here, there is a thumbnail for the picture. So here we have to add here for the image, we have to make display none. So now the structure and the styling is over. Let me now move to JavaScript part. Welcome in the dynamic interactive part. In JavaScript, we will define variables to access to the image, the card, and the input. Then we will add an event which is on change to the input, which means when we upload the image. Each time when we upload the image, we want it to display in its place. And then we will check if the uploaded file is an image or something else. So let me get started. So let me define variable. Let me call it img to access to the image that the user will upload. So document dot get element and the ID is image. Let me create another one to access to the input button. Let me call it button, and here now let me make an event for the file input which will be on change, which means each time when we upload an image. So I want to display it in this place. So button dot add event listener, and this event called change, and then function so when we upload the image, I want to display it in this place, in this circle. But also I want to check if this file is an image or not. But before we display the image and check if it's an image or not, let me show you how we can know some information about the uploaded image, like how we can know its type, its name, its size. So for example, let me see its name in the console. So console dot log. So we can access to the uploaded image using this dot files 0. This means this button or the function that we are in. So instead of this, I can type document.getElement by ID button, but the shorthand for all this is this, which means the function that we are in now. And then file 0, which means the first file we uploaded. So I want to know its name. Dot name. Let me see this. So if we upload an image, so here is the name of the image, some numbers, and then .png. Let me check if this is true or not. So here is the name and then .png. Also we can see its type, which PNG. Also we can see the size. So its name is some numbers.jpg and its type is JPEG, and here is the size, but in bytes. So to access to the uploaded image, we just use this .files0, which is the first file we uploaded. If we want to access to the second, it will be 1, and so on. Now let us check if this file is a PNG file or JPG file or GIF file, which is the type of the image. So if the type not one of those three, I want to alert a message, but else we will display the picture. So to check if this file 0, now we want to check the type. So type not equal, the first one is image slash JPEG, and but here is files, and this files type, this time let we make it PNG. And if the file not GIF. So in this case, I want to alert a message. For example, sorry, you have to upload an image. Let me see. If we uploaded anything, sorry, you have to upload an image. Nice. But else, I want to display this image. So how we can display the image? Firstly, we have to access to the place of the image, which has an ID image, and we define it here as a variable image. So image.src. Let we now set the directory for the image. But how we can set the directory for the image? Using url.create object URL. So we will create an object which is the directory for the image, and this image is this files 0. So now we set the uploaded file to the directory of this image. So now this image will be uploaded in this place, in the circle in the card. Let me try. But before, let we reload. So let we pick an image. For example, here. There is something wrong. Yeah, here. This. Let me now upload an image. But we can't see the image. Of course, we cannot see the image because in CSS we make display none. So we hide the image. So we have to display it again. So before we show the image, we have to change the style display to be block. So image dot style dot display equal to block. to try now. Nice, so here is the image. We can upload any image we want. So as you see here, it's a responsive page for small screen size, medium screen size, and large screen size. Fabulous. So that's how you can create an image uploader. We start by defining variables to access to the image that the user will upload, and then to access to the file input. The next step, we add an event for the input file, which is unchanged. Each time when we upload a picture or a file, we want to check if this file is a picture or not. So if the file not a picture, we want to alert a message, sorry, you have to upload an image. But if it's not, firstly we have to change the display from none to be block, and then display the image using URL create object URL. And to access to the uploaded image and know some information about it, like its name, its type, its size, we can use this.files0. Then we can add here type or name or size. So that's everything in this project. I hope it's helpful and you learned something new. So if there is a problem or something you don't understand, I'm so excited to help you. So practice well, good luck, and see you in other projects.